Shout out to Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, man? And this one here is on two future legends. We have Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican superstar, who is the 4th division world champion, and the current unified 168-pound world champion, who's looking to be undisputed in a fall time. And we have the king of the welterweight division, Errol the True Spence Jr., who's also the unified world champion, who's looking to be undisputed around the wintertime when he take on Dennis Ugas and looking for a fight against Turnbull Crawford. Now, I want y'all to see how long I've been talking about Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez since 2017, family. I said this will be the fight for this era. Mark my words. De La Hoya knows this is the fight that will break pay-per-view numbers in the future. That's why he's trying to promote Spence so bad. But Errol Spence versus Canelo Alvarez is that deal. Who agree, who disagree? Spence Alvarez, man down, Canelo Mania, free smoke. I was born at thee. You understand me? I was born at thee. You know what I mean? The words of Canelo, man. Money Brown been talking about this fight since 2017 to the ones who talking about I'm just blowing smoke. Never. I understand this game, partner. I understand this game. But we all know Canelo Alvarez, family, said him and Errol Spence has a lot of things in common. One, they love horses. They understand the horse business. $100 million business. You feel me? And they got love for animals like that. And they both trying to become undisputed world champions coming up in 2021 around the fall and the wintertime. Will it happen? We will see. But one thing I will say, Canelo Alvarez, one bad boy, just defeated Billy Joe Saunders, broke his ass socket in 135 different places. You understand me? Stop playing with Canelo, Billy Joe. You brought that on yourself. But we all know Canelo is looking to face Caden Plant, you know, in a fall time around September, the Mexican Independence Day, right? And he's looking to be undisputed and take Caleb Plant ass out just like he did Billy Joe Saunders. And then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., who came back off a horrific car crash. Horrific. You feel me? We seen him how he looked laying up on that goddamn hospital bed. God bless this young man. God bless this young man. You want to know why? Because you know he's a great young man. When Errol Spence look in the mirror, he see a great man. You understand me? A great man. He defeated Danny Garcia, top 5 welterweight, coming off that horrendous car crash. Now he's about to step in the ring with another world champion in Dennis Ugas to unify his IBF and WBC against Ugas Super WBA welterweight world title. And he's looking to do it in spectacular fashion. And after that, he's looking to take on Turnbull Crawford, another brilliant fucking fighter, you know, 3-division world champion for undisputed. And Terrence Crawford is a former undisputed champion at 140 pounds. And you have another opportunity to become undisputed at 147 pounds against this king right here, Errol the True Spence Jr. But we all know, the matchup of this era, like I said in my post that I said back in 2017, the matchup of this era, the fight that would break all the pay-per-view records, in my opinion, maybe not all, but break some, Canelo Alvarez versus Errol the True Spence Jr. Canelo Alvarez versus Errol the True Spence Jr. They will break Mayweather De La Hoya, and in my opinion, they will break Canelo versus Mayweather. I believe they got the star power to do that, right? I don't think they'll break the Conor McGregor and the Manny Pacquiao fight, but the Floyd Oscar and the Floyd Canelo, I think Canelo and Errol will have that number in Texas. Now, Canelo already said the only fighter he'll come back down to 164 is Errol the True Spence Jr. Why? Because the kid has star power, and Canelo said it's a big fight in Texas. It's a big fight in Texas. Errol the True Spence Jr., as we see him right here, getting ready to make a return, arguably in July or in August against Dennis Ugas for a unification bout. He want Canelo. He's been wanting Canelo. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to take y'all down memory lane. Before Oscar De La Hoya gave Saddam Ali to Miguel Cotto, right? Oscar De La Hoya was trying his best to sign Errol the True Spence Jr. to Golden Boy Promotions. He was going to match Errol the True Spence Jr. up against Miguel Cotto for the 154-pound world title. You understand what I'm saying? At that time, you know, it looked at good things of that nature. But Errol, he stayed solid to Al Heyman, right? He respected Oscar De La Hoya, but he respectfully declined as well. But Oscar wanted to give Errol Miguel Cotto for the 154-pound title right away. I think he's going to pay him like $30 million or something, right, to fight Miguel Cotto. And Errol turned it down. You know, he turned it down because he said, you know, he wanted to stay at 147. He was going to become undisputed at 147. And he didn't have no plans on signing with a promoter. You feel me? But the reason why Oscar De La Hoya wanted to sign Errol the True Spence Jr. because he wanted Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez for the big fucking fight that's going to happen in the future. This fight is going to happen in the future. Believe me, man. I'm not just blowing smoke, fam. Look where we at now. When I talked about this in 2017, people laughed at me. They joked on me. You know, I still got the post up where they said, Money Brown, you crazy, man. This fight ain't going to happen. But look where we at now. Look at Errol Spence. Look how much of a star he is. Look how Canelo blossomed into even a bigger star. Sorry, y'all, even a bigger star. I have an alpha talent, bro. I understand big fights. I understand great fights. And these two dudes are going to ride their fucking horses into the Hall of Fame. They're going to ride their fucking horses into the Cowboy Stadium. And they're going to ride their horses off into greatness. You feel me? Off into greatness. That's going to piss a lot of people off. It's going to piss a lot of people off. But I'm going to tell you this. This fight is going to create a great friendship between Canelo Alvarez and Errol Spence Jr. I'm going to say it one more again. This fight is going to create a great friendship between Canelo Alvarez and Errol the True Spence Jr. They already have respect for each other. You feel me? They understand that it's business, it's not personal. They understand how much of stars they are because they praise each other already. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence don't say shit bad about Canelo. Canelo don't say shit bad about Errol Spence. Now, Errol say he do feel like he got a gas tank problem, and he feel like that's where he'll take advantage. But Canelo's a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo said if Errol Spence want to jump his ass up here, right? You want to come up these weight classes, bring your ass on. You know what I'm saying? Come on up. You are a star in this game. I do respect you. This is a great fight in Texas. After I handle my business with Caleb Plant, get him out the way, become undisputed. After you handle your business with your Dennis Ugas and Terrence Boyd Crawford, get him out the way, you become undisputed. You understand me? I'm only 30, you 31. We got a year and some change to go before we meet up. Canelo said he got 7 more years in this game. Errol Spence most definitely got 7 more years in this game, right? Errol Spence do his thing at 154, get a title, put the muscle mass on the right way, right? Canelo running at 168. Then Errol Spence come on up to 160. Canelo come on down to 160. And they make that bitch happen. And they make it happen, bro. And it's going to be right on point. Because Errol Spence would have done enough and a lot to put himself in position to go up to be a 3-division world champion, right? And Canelo will be coming down already a 4-division world champion. They both will be at a certain age to where they're a real grown man now. You know, not saying they're not grown men now. Let me stop that. But what we can say, okay, this is going to be head to their last hurrah. They head to the last stage of their career. You understand what I'm saying? Let me put it like that. We know what stage that is, right? They headed to the last stage of their career where they still in their prime. You understand me? They still driving to where nobody's going to knock them off their throne. But they'll be ready to, you know, ride on off into the sunset whenever they feel like it. Or when they do ride off into the sunset, their legacy is set in stone like a mud, you know? Like Canelo legacy already set. Earl's still growing his. But it'll be really set in stone. Because that'll be like the last big thing that they can do, right? To solidify all their accolades. And the money just going to be redundant. The money, oh my God, the money going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous. We talking about Errol the True Spence Jr. And we talking about Canelo Cinnamon Alvarez. Or should I say Saul Canelo Cinnamon Alvarez. You feel me? Going to be a lot of fucking money, man. A lot of fucking money to play around with. Especially in the Cowboy Stadium. They selling that thing out. They selling it out, bro. And we all going to enjoy that bitch. Because we already know how Errol fight. We already know how Canelo fight. They both dog. They both alpha males. Right? They both got the will to win. You did? And that shit is going to be a treat for us, the fans, bro. A fucking treat that we're going to enjoy, bro. We're going to enjoy. Shouts out to Richard Schaefer, man. Shouts out to Richard Schaefer. Richard Schaefer don't get his fucking credit enough. A lot of people like to shit on Richard Schaefer, call him a snake. Nah, he ain't no snake. He did what he had to do. He did what he had to do, fam. He didn't just take them fights over to Al Heyman just because he was a dirty motherfucker. No. Oscar De La Hoya started playing him to the left and started playing him like he wasn't worth it, you feel me? And Richard did what he had to do, dog. And I respect Richard Schaefer because he built something great. Y'all see how Canelo talk about Richard? Y'all see how Floyd Money Mayweather talk about Richard? Y'all see how my guy Alvin Morez talk about Richard? How Mikey Garcia talk about Richard? Come on, man. The Baldarius boy signed with Richard Schaefer. Come on, man. Quit playing with Richard Schaefer. Give him his fucking flowers while he here. Give him his flowers while he here. I don't give a damn if he got suspended for 9 months or however long he got suspended when De La Hoya took him to court. He's still my guy. He's still my guy because he helped predict this fight. He helped predict this fight. He knew this was going to be a hell of a fight. You understand me? I listened to a lot of Richard Schaefer. Yeah. Quit playing with Monty Brown. But yeah, dog. Canelo, Errol, Canelo. One hell of a fight. Like I say, they both got a lot in common, bro. They love horses. They love big fights. They love big checks. You know what I'm saying? And them boys are killers. They are killers, bro. They are killers. And to people who don't respect Errol Spence, shame on you. To the ones who don't respect Canelo Alvarez, shame on you. Canelo came out and gave a statement where he said racism has to stop. Racism has to stop. You know what I'm saying? Blacks and Latinos go through the same shit out of Canelo Alvarez's mouth. Out of Canelo Alvarez's mouth. You understand what I'm saying? That's my guy, man. I've been riding for Canelo for a while, and I'm going to continue to ride for Canelo. I know greatness when I see it. I respect greatness when I see it. Errol Spence Jr. is fucking greatness. You feel me? That's why this fight is going to be the baddest motherfucking fight when it happens. When Canelo and Errol Spence meet up, don't get me wrong. Errol Spence and Turnbull Crawford is a big fight at welterweight. A big fight at welterweight. That's Turnbull Crawford's biggest fight. That's his biggest fight. Errol Spence's biggest fight is this guy right here, Canelo Alvarez. Floyd Money Mayweather was Canelo's biggest fight. You feel me? But Errol Spence, Canelo was his biggest fight. You dig what I mean? Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao was his biggest fight. You have that fight out there that's your biggest fight, bro. And this fight is going to be a great fucking fight, dog. This fight is going to be a great fucking fight. And a lot of people going to try to hate on it. I don't give a damn. You can't stop God plans, and you can't stop greatness. You can't stop God plans, and you can't stop greatness. No matter who you got winning in this fight, we all going to enjoy it. We all going to enjoy it. To me, it's a 50-50, bro. It's a 50-50. I will get into another video where I break this thing down, but right now, I just want to simmer and soak and knowing that this fight is going to happen in the future because that's what I see. That's what Monty Brown see. I don't know what y'all see. I know what I see. I see Errol Spence becoming undisputed. I see Canelo Alvarez becoming undisputed. I see Errol Spence doing what he got to do at 154. I see Canelo Alvarez reigning at 168. When Errol Spence move up to 160, I see Canelo and Errol get into them talks. Canelo coming down. They meet up at 160, and them boys get it in. They getting it in. A lot of people going to say, Canelo ain't going to be able to make 160. He's going to be at 168 for too long. How do you know he's going to come down? Because Canelo said it himself. He said it himself. A lot of people don't take Canelo for his word, but I do. I do. I take Errol Spence for his words. Yes, I do. And even if they have to meet up at a catchweight, 162, it ain't going to kill Errol Spence to come up 2 more pounds. It's not going to kill him. You feel me? But this fight is going to happen. Nothing's going to stop it. You feel me? I feel like it's inevitable, and I feel like it's ordained. You know what I mean? Call me crazy, but that's how I feel. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about it like this. Like I say, I've been talking about this fight since 2017. Maybe earlier than that. I just posted it in 2017. But this one, her family, is going to put boxing on that pedestal where boxing need to be, and just watch the magic that happened between Errol the True Spence Jr. and Canelo Alvarez. Going to be one for the ages, going to be one for the history books, and it might be so nice that we got to get it twice. It might be so nice that we got to get it twice. You feel me? But until then, I wish Canelo nothing but the best. I wish Errol Spence Jr. nothing but the best. And like I say, this going to be that fight that we all going to enjoy. And at the end, we're going to have respect for both fighters. And we're going to say, God damn, both of those dudes are warriors. Both of them are warriors. But until then, it's your boy Monty. This the ANSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, family. big dog status.